I'm just going to cover up the, we got to be super careful here on the Camo Dave channel. This is Fanatic Wolf, who is, there was apparently a group meet up there of, Rosie, some of the other people, that Elvis pops in. And then we have what looks like a replay of the very first presidential debate between Mr. Trump and Mr. Biden. Kind of the same kind of thing. The moderator loses complete control, and we have a really nasty interchange going on here between Rosie on the right and Elvis on the left. And anyway, in case you haven't been following the channel here, Rosie and Elvis, a year ago, Elvis was at Rosie's place in Santa Rosa, California, and Rosie was helping him rebuild the Lisa Marie, at least the interior of it, and everything seemed to be very copacetic. And then we came around to about March or so of 2020, and they split ways. Rosie kind of said to Elvis, "You're out of here," and then he didn't take it well. And then a whole bunch of crazy stuff happened over the summer, which we won't get into here because I'd be on for 3 hours talking about it. Anyway, they've come to a point now where they're really mad at each other. Allegedly, Elvis has done things that, Rosie finds very objectionable. Rosie, and I don't know. And then Elvis gets kicked off of YouTube, and Elvis is blaming Rosie. Anyway, so long story short. Anyway, the summer went by. Elvis was really mad at Rosie, and Rosie, I don't know. And then Elvis got his channel shut down on YouTube, and he's still mad about it. Anyway, then they popped up together here in this chat, and went at it. So I don't know. What do you say? Anyway, if you watch this Fanatic Wolf video here, there's a lot of F-bombs in it and a lot of nasty stuff in it, and I don't recommend you watch it, but just a little clip of Rosie's and Elvis's little flare-up there. Anyway, the thing is, Elvis was building his channel on YouTube. YouTube was pretty much everything to Elvis, and then he's monetizing the channel. He's got his membership stuff up, and then it all gets taken away from him. And he's still really, really burning up about it. He said he was going to get on Facebook. He said he was going to go onto some other platforms. We have seen him pop up on Facebook every now and then. But, I don't think you can monetize Facebook like you could with YouTube. And, that was his living wage. He said I think he's been up in the Chicago area lately, and he has been doing some other jobs and stuff like that. He's, earning a living. But, that anger really flared up last night. Wow. All right. JustinCredible, who's been kind of getting very Justin Political, they should call him. He's up there in Vancouver, and he's got a little video of a demonstration going on in the Vancouver area, Freedom Rally, Vancouver. Apparently, we've seen this all over my channel. We've seen this on other channels. There's a lot of people out there that really think this pandemic-y thing is a political thing, and it's being, ginned up by the politicians in order to get control over people, and it's no worse than a typical flu. And a good chunk of the media is basically lying to it. They say they're shutting down businesses needlessly, putting people out of work, and doing a total control thing over the society. Anyway, Justin's obviously believes in that, and he's been talking about it before. Anyway, he does a 1-minute clip of this rally here or there in Vancouver. But whatever. It's just one of the confusing things about 2020 is, who do you believe? The media has really splintered up, and we see certain nomads that are not going out on the road and hunkering down this year, and others that are just kind of trying to, just like it's any other time. No masks, no social distancing. I don't know. We see people, especially in the Quartzsite area, they're doing that, we're just living life like usual. And we haven't had any reports of any significant, case, breakouts of the V. We haven't. We do have certain nomads around that have battled it, and everybody that we've covered has gotten over it. But we got, all these people hanging out in Quartzsite and dancing and partying and not socially distancing, and most of the time not wearing masks, and they all seem so far to be okay, but we'll let you know if things change. Well, no. Blue Van Dan here down the Quartzsite area. So what is the story here? He goes to his chiropractor. His girlfriend Vicky is in the car, and or the vehicle, the van, right? And so yeah, she wants to watch YouTube while he's in there with his chiropractor, and he has an antenna on the roof so he can get good cell reception or whatever. Anyway, so she can watch YouTube. Anyway, then they get in the car, and then he comes back. They forget about the antenna on the roof, and they drive away and go somewhere, whatever. And then they finally, I don't know, eventually the antenna falls off, and so he's in a world of hurt here because the antenna's gone. It's got his SIM card in it for his 4K and his tablet, and now he's got to go back and try to find where it fell off. And I don't know, man. Again, as we said in our video, I said in my rant the other day, living on the road ain't easy, especially when you're doing it full time. There are different kind of problems. Yeah, you may not have rent, you may not have property taxes, you may not have, certain utility payments, but it's all a whole different world of crazy stuff that can happen to you. And yeah, how many times can a person legally screw up? Well, I don't think there's any limit on that, and it doesn't mean, it can be anything. You could be living in a house and the same stuff can happen to you. But you can have your house in Illinois there, and the internet keeps crapping out on you, and you're paying for it. I don't know, man. Blue Van Dan, scratching and surviving in the good old Quartzsite. Well, at least I don't know. Is this beautiful countryside or what? We got Rosie Poo here, who is out at Craggy Wash near Quartzsite. So he gets a nice camp area, right? And then all these big fifth wheels pull in with their generators and their kids and their noise, and they all park way too close to him. And he's like getting really mad. He's getting really mad and going, what the heck is going on here? And then he suddenly realizes, you know what? I'm in a van. I can just move away. Why stay and fight? Why stay and get all mad? And he just moves away. So he's Rosie Poo was where was he? Up in Michigan, Ypsilanti. Got rid of his trailer, and then he went down to Tennessee. And then Maddie Van Halen gave him the fridgy poo, and so now he can freeze his stuff there. Anyway, then he went out to California. Was doing some work for some person to let them camp on their land, and now he finds himself in Arizona. He said for a couple weeks, and then he's going to be hanging out with some other nomads. So he's down in the Southwest like everybody else. But yeah, don't get mad, just move. Condolences to LegacyVenture RV in the loss of her beloved dog Sadie. Isn't Sadie beautiful? Isn't she wonderful? Anyway. Wow. We always hate to do that. Say goodbye to a beloved companion, and for these nomads, yeah, that's really sad. Sadie passed away on November 20th. She calls LegacyVenture RV calls her my best friend and traveling companion. Wow. Yeah. Anyway. Condolences to LegacyVenture RV on the loss of Sadie. And here's her channel. Oh yeah, we see her all over the place. Yeah, she's hanging out with the tribes and anyway, so yeah. Wow. Aww. Condolences, LegacyVenture RV. Alrighty, we got RV Daydream here in Florida. And one of the problems this time of the year right now is that it's been a cold wave on the East Coast. Been very chilly down the East Coast. And Florida's been pretty chilly too. Highs in the 50s, lows in the 30s. So that's the problem, I think, with a lot of people. This is RV Daydream, yes. Good channel, check them out. But they are in Florida. That's part of the problem of going to Florida is the weather can be nice, but sometimes in the winter it isn't. You know, you can get tropical storms that pop up late in the season, and you can also get cold waves that come down the coast. And so, you know, while it's pretty good in Florida in the winter, it isn't guaranteed. It can get cold, especially in northern Florida up there, you know, north of Orlando. So if you go, you know, your chances of warm and dry weather are better probably if you go to the west, go to Arizona, southern Arizona, down around Quartzsite in the winter. But Florida's good too. But again, even in Arizona right now, they're really bundling up at night. Temperatures are dropping way down there. So, you know, you're not completely immune from some of the chill of winter, even in Arizona and also in Florida, as RV Daydream is telling us. We got My Basic Journey, full-time life, van life in Arkansas by a lake. Dan Bell was back last night with another Haunted Film It. Haunted Film It episode. You know, he parks himself in like some crazy place late at night and sees all the crazy noises and stuff like that. Anyway, more cooking, the art of RVing there. No bake easy cracker recipe. That sounds delicious, doesn't it? Oh, we got a nice video from the Campulence man and his dog Lefty, a pit bullish kind of beast. Anyway, and how much they really are a pair. They really like each other a lot. I don't know. Carolyn's RV life. She's giving away more stuff, more prizes on her channel. I don't know. She just ought to focus on the damn traveling, and you know all the. She's just trying. She's almost. You see some of these YouTubers that are actually trying a little too hard to build their channels, and it kind of gets in the way of their what was once really cool nomadic content. Man. Nomadic Rev, stealth camping in a camper van in the winter. Ooh, never seen a video like that before. Camping in the winter. Brr, I'm cold. I need my buddy heater. I want to thank Mike, Omaha, for this very nice card and a gift card there for Walmart. I want to thank the Ether Bunny for a very nice Hickory Farms prize package there with some sausage, some sausage, and some cheese and some crackers. Thank you so much. I want to thank Maximalist Minibus Mary for this nice card and one of her beautiful little patches here. Isn't that nice? I did shout her out last night on the chat. I actually had the patch upside down going, that's interesting, isn't it? Oh, wait a minute, it's right side up. Anyway, so thank you so much, Mary. And I want to thank Bex the Cat Herder for sending me this wonderful 3 packages, 3 little stickers of hers, and they're really cute. I love them. Live your Bex life. So thank you, Bex. I always say Bex the Cat Herder. It's Bex Cat Herder, right? Anyway, thank you, Bex, very much. All right, folks, that ought to do it for today. Sunday morning, what is today? I don't even know. I don't know what the date is. I don't care what the date is. It's the 6th of December, 2020. Thanks to everybody who was on the live chats yesterday. Ether Bunny, Rockford, Rick Petticord, Ron C., RV Camper, Danny Lee Ingram, Bill Me Later. I like that one. Diana H. Yeah, if you want one of those, we still have a few left. They're limited edition. We're running out of them. But if you want one of these wonderful camodave News Army cards, I'll be there. If you know, and you were on the chat last night, send me your email, not your email, your address, your postal address, so I can mail you one of these. camodave@gmx.com. All right, folks. So we're still counting up the votes on the Cammy Awards, doing the final tabulations. And again, thank you all for your votes. And we will be announcing the winners sometime during the week, probably of the 20th of December. That's Christmas week. So it'll be fun. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. You have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. I'll be back later with some letters, and some more fun. So see you later, Vlog Hunter.